myth busting, Chinese medicine, common sense, and people fucking frankly stealing all your money. This is prompted by a series of events that happened this weekend that led me to think, are we really falling for this bullshit? Are we really throwing our money away at these charlatans? Okay, first case, Emma, a client that I had on Friday. Obviously her name is not Emma, I just made that up. She told me she had been to her acupuncturist and he had told her not to eat eggs for dinner or at night. It was the worst thing she could do. And I said, well, why? And she said, oh no, because they're a highly energetic food. And I said, well, they have 80 calories. How is that highly energetic? They're not calorific. They're not like a fucking piece of cheesecake, you know? And she said, no, this is what he told me, and that was it. And I thought, well, it makes no fucking sense, first of all. Not because of the saturated fat, not because of, oh, it's dangerous for your heart, but because food is fucking energy. Food contains calories, which give you energy. It's an energetic thing. It gives you energy to move. And if you eat eggs for dinner and you can't sleep, well then don't eat them for dinner, but not because they're a highly energetic food, just because you can't fucking sleep after having the eggs. Same thing with red meat. Some people have this problem. I have this problem. Have it at the middle of the day. So the same thing when you go to these people and they say, oh, you're humid. They look at you, they look at your tongue, which actually, I'm not knocking this either. They look at you and say, you're humid. You should eat this, and this way. If someone could please explain the difference to me, or give me a good scientific basis and explanation for being humid, I would be so thankful. I'd be so thankful. Honestly, blah, 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 blah. The next thing, a friend of mine last night, we were having dinner and we were talking about someone she went to, a nutritionist / healer. There's her first problem. And she had done a fast, my friend had done a fast with this person. We will definitely not name her. And it went really well. For 10 days, she learned how to cook. After that, her whole philosophy of food changed. She got really healthy. She started feeling more balanced. Everything was in moderation, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, there was a lot of trust. So, but then she continued her visits, and this is where the problem arose. So after the fasting, she did a session of coaching, whatever, that was fine. And then the last session that she did, I think this kind of broke the relationship for good, was the person told her that she had parasites. There was no blood testing. There was no stool analysis. She didn't check her fucking poo to say, oh, you have parasites, which is the only way to tell if you have parasites. You can't just look at someone and say, oh, sorry, you're parasitic, you've got parasites. It just doesn't happen. So anyway, my friend apparently had parasites. Went into the office. How do we get rid of parasites in normal scientific terms? We actually take medication to kill parasites. No. This person, this nutritionist and healer, nutritionist also inverted commas, had her lie down flat. She put a whole series of stones around her abdomen. They were magnetic stones. I personally thought they were just freshly picked from the garden, and I'm a little bit short of magnetic stones right now. I'm just going to place these on you. On along her belly, I'm sure there was a pattern, and then there was a lot of movement, a lot of hand movement, a lot of chanting, a lot of, I don't know if you've seen Game of Thrones, but the red lady, the kind of magician type woman, a lot of that kind of shit going on. And there was all this and this and this and this, and she was cured of her parasites. There was no follow-up even with like herbal teas or herbal medication or herbal anything. It was just this. It was the stones. Oh no, I'm sorry, the magnetic stones. And there was the woo-woo, and then there was the pulling, and then there was the chanting, and on your way. And that obviously terminated the relationship. My friend went running, and I was like, I think that's a wrap. But my point is, Chinese medicine is actually, it can be amazing. I love herbs. I love alternative ways to solve disease and health issues, food, exercise, meditation, stress management, yoga. I'm not knocking these at all. I do think acupuncturists have amazing benefits, the ones that know what they're doing. Osteopaths, I go to one, his name is Eduardo, he's amazing. Look, it's not about that at all, but I am saying there are many people out there trying to take your money, and they will take your money. So don't be a fucking idiot and think, ask questions, employ something called common sense that will save you a lot of money. That's it.